Wildlife is continually threatened by man's voracity, carelessness, and ignorance. This presentation reflects something of the calm tranquility which an understanding observation of wild creatures can bring. It also offers the reminder that man must not destroy the very roots of his nature, but preserve them for future generations. King of the beasts, once common in southern Europe, Asia, and India, as well as all over its last stronghold, Africa. Head of a patriarchal society and the only sociable member of the cat family. He is the warrior, ruler of his pride and protector of his territory, which he marks out with scent posts by parading with majestic authority and with powerful call. Within his domain, his lionesses may hunt freely and raise cubs in security. A dominant male and his chosen mate for the honeymoon. They seclude themselves, and he rarely moves more than a few meters from her. The courtship and frequently repeated mating lasts several days. The couple will then stay together some 3.5 months till the cubs are born, though up to 80% of courtships may prove fruitless. Their love sounds differ markedly from the proud roar. Ground Hornbill. Inhabitants of woodland, bush, and savanna, they roost in trees and call mostly at dawn. Small parties of up to 6 or 7 strut with calm, measured tread, fluttering remarkably long eyelashes, searching for fallen fruit, berries, or insects. One of the few birds which can forego water for long periods. Another early morning caller, but usually from treetop height, is the Black-Headed Oriole, a restless bird with a greater variety of calls than may be thought. That sharp chirr is the alarm call. A feeder on berries, nectar, caterpillars, even butterflies in flight, taking the body only and leaving the bright wings to flutter aimlessly earthwards. Impala, supple, high-jumping, most athletic of the antelopes, with sleek looks and lyre-shaped horns on the adult male, who will make these extraordinary aggressive sounds in the rutting season when setting up territory. These beautiful browsing and grazing buck can clear 3 meters in a single 9-meter leap. This is the impala alarm snort taken up by the whole herd. They may then scatter, rippling the black rump streaks to alert others as they go. Another hornbill, the trumpeter, a bird of the forests and mainly a fruit eater. The casque, though it looks heavy, is of lightweight honeycombed bone. Like all hornbills, the trumpeter's call is raucous and its flight is noisy too. One of Africa's endangered species, the cheetah. From 1500 BC, and probably earlier, these handsome animals have been part trained as pets and hunters. Predation by man for their skins, bush encroachment, and a total shift in the ecological scene have made the cheetah's former ranges unsuitable. When excited, they call in this strange, bird-like way. The disproportionately long legs hint that they are the world's fastest land mammals. They're also amongst the fastest eaters, up to 10 kilograms of meat in 20 minutes, normally only fresh. They hunt by day, and they can make a running chase after prey because of their blunt and only semi-retractile claws. Like all cats, cheetah can purr, often when suckling. One of the remarkable and varied duettists of the African bush, the Boubou Shrike. The name is onomatopoeic. Any pair creates beautiful antiphonal singing. This form of contact call, with differing notes from cock and hen, is unknown in birds from temperate regions. They have an extensive repertoire. A pair will rehearse duets and evolve new patterns so as to prove each other's identity in dense bush. The Crested Barbet. Related to the woodpeckers, it is largely fruit-eating, but feeds its young on insects to supply the bodybuilding protein lacking in fruit. It hollows out a nest in soft wood or a dead tree. An unusual feature is that the chips are carried away from the hole rather than left lying around. The Crested Barbet has another call, most often heard at nesting time. There will often be 2 broods in one season. The Nile Crocodile is about 30 centimeters long at birth. It may be one of up to 90 young to hatch. The average is about 35. The eggs are buried some 60 centimeters deep in soft sand, where they incubate for 3 months. They make these strange sounds before hatching, and their mother then digs them out. The crocodile's ancestors lived some 170 million years ago, and there has been very little evolutionary change in the past 90 million years. Mortality in early life is high, especially from monitor lizards and marabou storks. But crocodiles may reputedly live well into their second century. This is Burchells Coucal. The adult is handsome, but the nestling is extraordinarily ugly, pitch black and leathery looking, with white hairs. Burchells is the best-known Coucal in southern Africa and easily recognized by its distinctive call. It is seldom seen except in the breeding season, when singly or in pairs it ventures into the open. The Chacma Baboon of southern Africa lives in the security of a rigidly set, many-tiered social structure. In the first weeks, the baby clings to its mother's chest, later learning to jockey ride before gaining full freedom. Baboons have a deep-rooted fear of the dark and of their implacable enemy, leopard. They're omnivorous, adaptive, cunning, confident, close-knit, and intelligent. Leaving the safety of overnight shelter high in trees, they roam ancestral territory on foot, keeping close touch by sound. The Hardy Da Ibis, so named from its call. Seen from a distance, it looks a dull olive grey, but at close range, these lovely metallic sheens become clear. It usually calls in flight at dawn and dusk on its way to and from the feeding ground. Distantly related to the pig, hippopotamus literally means river horse. It can weigh up to 4 tons. Hippos spend much of the day in the water. When submerged, the nostrils and ears close automatically. Paws exude an oily pink fluid, sometimes called pink sweat, which lubricates the skin. Grazing in its matriarchal society, a big adult male can consume up to 180 kilograms of grass nightly. At birth, the calf weighs about 25 kilograms, and within 5 minutes it can walk, run, and swim. Heuglins Robin is also called the white-browed robin, for obvious reasons. A lovely bird whose melodies have earned it a reputation as perhaps the finest of African songsters. The calls are emotional and sometimes ventriloquial. It has perfected the use of crescendo in its song, which it varies. Never monotonous, these hauntingly beautiful sounds at dawn or sunset are characteristic of the African riverine bush. Spotted hyena, largest of the three African species. Generally despised, it has no single appealing feature. The great jaws give this true predator, as well as scavenger, the ability to gain real sustenance from bones. Most active at night and with exceptional vision, hyena may kill in gregarious packs after the manner of the Cape hunting dog. They're great opportunists and sometimes watch vultures' movements to guide them to a kill. Hyena will eat almost anything, thus standing a better chance of survival than the specialists. They are emotional animals, given to whoops, grunts, screams, and wild laughter, which may be heard 3 kilometers away.